Islam is one of the biggest religions in the world, with over 1.9 billion followers, or 24% of the world's population. Islam was founded in the Arabian Peninsula by the Prophet Muhammad in 600 CE as a messenger for their God Allah. Their Bible, the Quran, states that Allah is their only God. The will of Allah brings all humans to submit to Him. Allah is eternal, omniscient, and omnipotent. Allah has always existed and will always exist, and knows everything that can be known. Allah has no shape or form, He cannot be seen or heard. Allah is just, He rewards and punishes fairly, but is also merciful. The Quran is supposed to be the writings that Muhammad heard as Allah whispered to him. Islam is a proud monotheistic religion, unlike Hinduism and Buddhism, who have multiple gods. Islam has many rituals and ceremonies. Some of them are called the 5 pillars of Islam. The first pillar is Shahada, or the profession of faith to Allah. The main belief of this pillar is that there is no physical God, but Muhammad is the messenger of God. One becomes a Muslim by reciting these lines. The second pillar is Salah, or prayer. Once becoming a Muslim, you must pray to Allah 5 times a day, at dawn, midday, afternoon, sunset, and at night time. The middle pillar is Zakat, or the giving of alms. Muslims are also told to give a religious tax. Muslims who meet the criteria of wealth must pay this tax, which means that poor Muslims might not have to pay this tax to the church. The penultimate pillar is Hajj, where adult Muslims traveled to the Arabian city of Mecca and prayed to their God. Every adult Muslims must go to this annual event at least once in their lifetime. The final pillar is fasting, when all Muslims fast in the month of Ramadan. From dawn to dusk they all do not eat any food, or fast during the daylight. They have 2 meals, the suhoor or sehri, before sunrise, and the iftar after sunset. Islam also teaches the 7 accounts of faith. If you accept the faith, your past sins get wiped away. Islam's sacred text is said before is the Quran. All the writings in this text are recited and written by the Prophet Muhammad after he was spoken to by the angel Gabriel. The Quran was revealed over 23 years to the Prophet, and he spent that time creating it up until his death in AD 632. The Quran is believed to be God's last revelation to the Muslims. The topics that are discussed in the Quran are God's power, the purpose of life, the nature of good and evil, the afterlife, monotheism, and taking care of the people who have less than you have and are less fortunate. Some of the core beliefs that they have in Islam are the 7 articles of faith. This is called the Aqidah and can be split up into 3 categories: Tawhid, Rusul, and Akhira. Tawhid is the belief in the oneness and the Shahada expressed by Allah. This belief is their monotheism showing, and they utter a phrase every day that means that there are no other deities, and there never has been. Rusul is the belief in the prophets, that they serve a righteous purpose and come to preach Allah's teachings. They also believe that Islam is the oldest religion, not the youngest, and there were messengers before Muhammad, and they also told of Allah. Finally, Akhira is the belief of what happens to a person in their life after they die. There is said to be a life after death, when they will be judged on their life and their choices.